YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Hit that notification bell. Do not forget to follow on Instagram at anonymous sneakerhead. As of me recording this video, we are sitting at 264 subscribers. That is huge, guys. We are more than halfway to my goal of 500 by May 15th. And if we do hit 500 by May 15th, there definitely will be a giveaway coming out, just to show some love to you guys for showing love to me. Anyways, let's get into today's video real quick. You guys read the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know what it is. All right, so I got a pickup here from the GOAT app, and I know a lot of people have questions on the GOAT app. I did one of my very first videos was about the GOAT app, and then I did a GOAT app versus StockX video, and a lot of people have questions, so this is going to be a pretty helpful video as well as a review of what I got. So without further ado, let's just get into the box right now. So I got my little Jordan 3 box right here. Take out my knife and let's go. So you guys can see nothing special about the box before I even cut it open from GOAT app. It's not like a Please Rob Me box that you get from Nike sneakers. Regular paper or regular tape. Sorry, so let's cut it open. Okay guys, so I don't know what video you guys have seen, especially with my first one with the GOAT app, but they changed their packaging a little bit. I talked about it a little bit in my last GOAT app pickup, but as you can see, you open the box here, you got this brown paper, protective paper to keep the shoe from moving around too much. Let's get that out of here and let's get into the box. As you can see, it's a Nike Air box, which I'm a little not disappointed with because I already knew the type of box that it came, but when you see the shoe that it is, you'll know why. I feel like Nike dropped the ball with something that they could have did with the box. Let's get it out. Nothing in here in the box. Throw the box aside. Here is the box, like I said, regular Nike box. Just so you guys know what shoe it is, the official name, Nike Air Max 1 Premium SE. The color is Phantom Black and Pure Platinum. So I'm going to open the box right here. You can see your regular white tissue wrapping paper. It's a brand new shoe. This is not a used shoe that I bought. So now let's open it up. So once you open the box, you take out the certification card. They punched off all of the, what are these, the SKU and size, yes. Right and left shoes, both there. Shoe condition is what it said it was. Box condition, yes. Accessories are there. Well, there aren't really accessories for this one. The structure's fine. Color, material, stitching, sole, and label and tag are all where they need to be. And it says GOAT on the back. So they give you that card in there. Now, take one of the shoes out. Let me look around, make sure. Because there is one more thing. Okay, here it is. Just because I know this came with the last one too. This is something that like every brand is doing. I don't know why I can't get it out. Okay, there it is. But you get, yeah, you get a sticker right here. Obviously, StockX does it. A lot of other places do it, but you get the black sticker with the GOAT writing on the label. Pretty dope. I actually know where I'm gonna put this. Now, let's get into the shoe right away. They're both the same, so I'm gonna take out the left shoe only. And here it is. I'll start you like a regular sneaker YouTuber. Bang, there's the outsole. As you can see, it is an Air Max 1 outsole. And what Air Max is it? It's a shoe that actually came out in 2019, and to me, it didn't get the hype it deserved. I think Nike kind of just threw it at us out of nowhere, which they did. It was a shock drop, and nobody was really expecting it, but it came in lieu of the 2, or I guess 3 sketch to shelf Air Max 1s that we got. The Tinker Hatfield sketch to shelves. You got the red, the one that looked like the regular University red, which obviously was the OG sketch to shelf, which looked like it was painted. Then you have the white one that looks like it has the outline, and then you have the reverse of that, which is the black one. But then this one to me is actually one of the dopest ones, and it is the inside out in the Phantom colorway. As you can see, it looks like the shoe was designed to look like it was built inside out, which is, first of all, like I said, why I feel like Nike missed the mark with the box. I feel like they could have turned the box inside out, but obviously with Off-White and everything that Virgil did, they don't want to make this too much like an Off-White shoe, which I 100% understand, but I just think it would have been a cool touch to add to the shoe. Probably would have added a little value to it. So before I get into the shoe, I just want to talk to you guys about how I got it. A while ago, a little more than a month ago on GOAT app, these were going for around $130-ish was the price that was set. And for those of you that don't know, on the GOAT app, you could place a bid, you could place an offer, and you could set it to stay up for a certain amount of time. And if your offer gets accepted, only then does it take the money out of your account and send the shoe your way. And I had forgot that I actually had a bid up for these. Like I said, they were going for $130. When we are on GOAT app, it tells you the last sale of shoes in different sizes, and I did see that it has gone for $100 before. So why not? I just put in a $100 bid, and this past Saturday it got accepted on the 22nd, and it got to me today on what's today, the 26th. Yeah, it got to me today on the 26th, so got here pretty quick. Really excited about that. It was a shoe I was gonna get anyway. I did forget I had the bid out there, so I wasn't necessarily ready to spend that money right then, that $110 plus $10 for the shipping and everything. But I'm really happy I got the shoe in hand. The shoe definitely looks real. So one thing real quick, when I order from these apps like GoDaddy, like StockX, I've yet to order something like extremely high up on the tier, on the hype tier level, you know what I mean? Partially because, especially with StockX, I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of posts about people who have received fakes or not what they ordered from StockX. There's actually even a whole Instagram page about basically just StockX mishaps. So that's something I don't trust a little bit. I've never had a bad experience with GOAT. I forgot even which GoDaddy purchase this is. I'm a seller on both apps, but I definitely prefer GOAT, and especially for shoes like this that they aren't faked at a high level. Go ahead and get them. Why not? I think they're great, especially if you can find them for a great price. My single favorite shoe in my collection, as you guys know that have been around, I got from GoDaddy during December, my best pickup of 2019. Anyways, so let's get into that's it for the GoDaddy right now. Let's get into the specs of the shoe so you guys can see it. It's an Air Max 1, but it obviously looks different to the eye. Let me grab, I got one right here. Grab this Air Max 1 right here. So as you can see, a regular Air Max 1. Mud guard starting in the back all the way around, stops in here with the mesh upper, or this mesh right here on the toe. And then let's see what other is highlighted on here. So yeah, this piece right here that comes down, this panel on the regular shoe goes underneath the mud guard. As you can see on the inside out, it goes over the mud guard, because if you were to flip it inside out, obviously, well, it goes over the mud guard. So that's something that's really dope, really good attention to detail right there by Nike. And then you can see them doing the stitching for the inner liner that would be right there. So obviously there's no inner liner on the outside of the shoe. I just wanted to show you the inside of it. And the material of this is pretty cool. It feels almost like, I don't want to say a canvas, but it's a little stiffer. But it feels like it would be something that's on the inside of a shoe. And even up here on the top, you got the exact same mesh feeling that you have here that you do have on the actual inner liner of the shoe, which is a really dope touch. It definitely feels like it was turned inside out. As you can see the layering, you can see all the stitching on the outside of here layered over the mud guard, versus, once again, if you look at the upper right here, the stitching on the real shoe is underneath. You can't see the stitching, but obviously since the shoe is inside out, you can see it. Something that's really dope. Also, they did make this shoe in another, let me sit the regular one over there. They did make the shoe in another colorway, a gold and red one. I wasn't really feeling it, so obviously I didn't get it. I think this one is a lot cooler, just because it could be worn more often, and I did need a gray shoe. But I'll put a picture of the gold and red one right there if you guys want to think about getting it. Like I said, they're sitting on the GoDaddy right now, and they are also on StockX. Now, just so you guys know, I think GoDaddy is more professional from my experiences with them and StockX, so I would get it from GOAT. Anyways, other just great details of the shoe, man, looking into it. So let me take this out right now. And actually something interesting with the laces that I might do that I want to mention. Untie that. So what's really cool is if you take the tongue out like on a real shoe, so let me bring this back. Obviously you got your, so this one isn't a regular Air Max 1, it says have a Nike Air, but it will say Nike Air right there. And then underneath it you have your sizing. Since this shoe has been turned inside out, I hate how they choke shoes up, man. But since it has been turned inside out, on the outside of the shoe, you have your sizing tag right there. So you can see my sizing. Where is it? Size 12, UK 11, Euro 46, blah, 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 blah. You even have your QR code on the outside of the shoe, which is dope. And then just to make everything consistent, on the inside of the tongue, you have the regular Nike Air that you would get on the outside. So I think I'm actually going to end up getting a Platinum Air Max 1 just so I could do a comparison of this one and this one next to each other, just because it's really dope. Also, go to the heel tab. As you can see, even the Nike Air has been turned upside down. It is backwards. So as you can see, Nike Air red backwards. It's actually crazy right now because the way that my camera is set up, it's mirrored while I'm recording it, and then it flips itself back after it's recorded. So me looking at the screen, I could read Nike Air, which is pretty dope. But let's turn it back. And like I said, there's something interesting that I might do with the laces. It's something different for me, because one of my biggest pet peeves is when you get a sneaker, is how choked up they are, and how I might do a lacing tutorial later, how when you get laces, they come from under the shoe and outside. But since this shoe is turned inside out, I'm obviously going to loosen it, but I might leave them going from under to over. What I mean by that is, once again, to look right here, every shoe I get, I completely take the laces out, and then I go from over the shoe, from the outside of the shoe to underneath with the lace, and then back over. It just makes the shoe, I guess, open up more. It makes it look better. So that's one of the things that a lot of people miss when they buy shoes, is how they lace it. They don't realize how much of an effect that can have on how a shoe looks. A lot of people get a shoe and say, why doesn't mine look like his? It's because, well, they might have laced it a different way. But yeah, so I think I'm actually going to leave these with the upside down, or I guess inside out, or dead stock lacing style. Anyways, I'm just going to loosen them up though. And I'm going to wear it with this tongue out, because I really like how the size tag is showing right there. But anyways, man, I'm going to give you guys an on foot real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I think for the on foot, I'm actually going to wear my inside out. I'm going to put on some socks inside out, just to keep it the whole thing. But here it goes. Alright, YouTube, so as y'all saw from the on foot, I did change the laces to the white laces. I think they look better on this particular shoe. I actually have a pair of laces. I got my whole like sneaker accessory box open right now. But I did think about putting these in from my Stranger Things ones with the black tips, but I'm not going to go through and relace this whole shoe right now. It's actually kind of not difficult, but not how I like lacing shoes, going from the underneath, but keeping the vibe of the inside out. I had to do it. There was also a couple of a couple of details that I didn't notice before when I was showing you guys the shoe before. As you can see on the tongue, you got your exposed foam on the tongue, which is really dope, especially 2019 vibes. Everything with the exposed tongue, everything off-white. Also around the parts of the shoe where it connects, you can see, I don't know how well you guys can see in here, but it has little glue stains. And I think that might be a little intentional. It's not done very clean, as it shouldn't be, because it's the inside of the shoe. It's a prototype of a shoe. It's almost like a shoe gone horribly wrong off of the conveyor belt that they put together inside out. So I think that's a really dope touch. You got some glue spots at the seams of the shoe. But yeah, man, really, really dope. And because of all of those, like I said, all of those details that I mentioned, let's see where this shoe lands on my top 10. As you guys know, I'm keeping a live top 10, the only sneaker YouTuber in the game with a live top 10 of his sneakers for 2020. Now that that's out the way, man, let's just look at it right now and see where this ranks.
Alright, so you guys can see where we left off last time. At number 10, we got the Watch Denim 6. 9, we got the Volt Air Max 90. And at number 8, we have the Black Cat 4. Now, with the addition of this inside out Air Max 1, it is not going to move. It's not going to beat the Black Cat 4. So the Black Cat 4 is going to move up to the 7th spot. And I'm going to slide in the Air Max 90. Or the Air Max 1, sorry, ahead of the 90 Volt. I just really like the details of the shoe. The fact that it's inside out and the whole deconstructive vibe of it, especially with the tongue, as I mentioned that I saw after the on foot, the exposed foam tongue. Just a really dope touch. And then here you guys see 5 through 1, still yet to be determined, but we'll go back to the top 10. And as you'll see, I got 10 through 7 already determined, 5 through 1 coming soon. A lot of shoes left to buy this year.
So as you guys can see, man, this shoe ranks second, right behind my Black Cat 4. Well, I guess technically it ranks 8, because I only have 4 shoes I picked up right now. Black Cat 4 being 7, this 8, Volt 90 at 9, and the Denim 6 at 10. But that's where we are right now for 2020, man. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Let me know if you have any more questions about the GOAT app. May do another video about it. Definitely gonna do a lacing tutorial, not necessarily for this lace style, but for my general lace style that I use for most of my shoes, man. So please make sure like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Follow my Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell. Let's get the 500 before May 15th so I could give y'all something, man. I just want to give y'all something, man. Anyways, that's it. I'm the Anonymous Sneakerhead. I'll see you guys at the next one.